Do you think this will drive up the viewership count if I show some cleavage?
Welcome to podcast. All right. Welcome to podcast.
Welcome to podcast.
I'm your host, Madison, joined by my co-host,
Michael.
And I'm John. Nice to be back.
Is John also a co-host?
John and Madison are one and the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but because I can't decide on the difference, I'm going to go with both. So I'm going to introduce myself twice every time. That will also help in the future if we have more guests on. Some people might know me as John. Some people might know me as Madison.
Yeah.
I know we touched on this last week, but how's this the week leading up to episode 27 gone for you, Michael?
This is a pretty average week, I would say.
Pretty average?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I thought I might give you an update. It's a small update, but when we talked about our guy at the gym,
yes.
that wanted to, or that is just a little bit of an obnoxious individual, we said that he does a whole bunch of things. Well, one thing that I hadn't heard him do that you told me that you had heard him do was put his music on the loudspeaker and listen to the exact same line over and over and over
I've heard
again.
it a couple times, yeah.
About a 10-second sound bit that he repeated and kept singing to himself. Did it? I'm not kidding. You were not wrong. Probably 100 times, and it wasn't even a coherent like lyrical.
It reminds me of the dude making fun of Migos, or Snoop Dogg making fun of Migos back in the day.
Oh,
which is a classic video.
That's a funny clip, yeah. But man, I didn't know what to do. I was on the phone with Teach actually while this was going down, and he goes, "Sounds like the record scratched," and it was wild, man. I don't understand why this guy wants to do this, but him and Muscles were in there the other day, and he starts acting a fool after Muscles leaves. I think he's scared. Muscles is our friend in the gym. We haven't had him on the podcast.
Yeah, I've seen them work out together, and then he's a different person when he's working out with Muscles, and then when Muscles leaves, he snaps back into reality.
Or he snaps back out of
gravity.
He steps back out of reality, and he's just living in his own world.
Yeah,
it's wild. I don't know what's going on with him, but did you say you had another interaction with him?
I mean, interactions. It's not what I would call it, but an encounter.
An encounter.
So I was doing cardio at the end of my workout, and in our cardio room we've got 3 treadmills. We've got one that I would say is perfect for everything: walking, running. It's a good treadmill. One is good for walking. It's not great for running, sprinting on it, but it's good enough for basic treadmill activities. And then we have a small Gold's Gym treadmill that's for toddlers that should not be used by a normal-sized adult.
Yep.
And it is wobbly, and
I
cannot run on it if you're more than 150 pounds.
I can also rant about the Planet Fitness treadmill that we have in there.
The Planet Fitness one is also bleh, but it's better than the Gold's Gym one.
It flashes through different things, and it won't stay just on the timer.
I can show you how to change that.
Okay.
Next time we're in there.
I'm going to need you to. It's also missing a couple of buttons that you have to hit the button, where the button should be to get it to work.
It's definitely not a great treadmill, but it's better than the Gold's Gym treadmill.
I agreed.
So one day the 2 better treadmills were taken. I had to get on the Gold's Gym treadmill to do my walking.
Okay.
Of course, that's all I could do on that. I feel like I'm going to fall off of it when I'm doing that because it's so
skinny
narrow.
Treadmill. Yeah.
But this is his treadmill. This is his preferred treadmill.
Okay.
So I get on the treadmill, I'm walking, I'm a few minutes in, and he comes in, he wants to get on the treadmill.
All right.
But all the treadmills are taken, including me taking his treadmill. So he puts all his stuff down on the recumbent bike that is right by that treadmill and stands there and watches me walk. Just stands there and watches.
Here's what I like about Michael is that I feel like I know where this story is going, in that Michael, he is not one to succumb to social pressure. I feel like, now you can correct me if I'm wrong here, but I feel like you finished your walk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So he just stood there and watched.
He stood there and watched. So I was doing a 20-minute walk on the treadmill. Okay. I get to about this. He stood there from about 2 minutes in until it's about, I've walked about 17, 18 minutes. And then somebody behind me gets off one of the treadmills, the better treadmills.
Okay.
He goes over and asks if he can use that treadmill. And they say, yeah, just let me clean it for a second. And then after they clean it, he still continues to stand by me at his treadmill. Doesn't get on that treadmill even after asking to use it.
Also, the worst of all the treadmills.
The worst of all the treadmills.
Okay.
I finish my workout and get off of it, and right as I do that, he lets out the biggest sigh you've ever heard in your life. And then gets on that treadmill.
What does that sigh sound like? Is it like a... Okay, well, I apologize, audio listeners, for that one.
You asked for it.
I did.
I had to hear it, so now the rest of you had to endure it.
I was expecting something a little bit different. I think I was expecting like a, whew.
No, it was long, prolonged, drawn out, almost as long as my entire cardio.
Oh, wow. Okay. The dude's a nutcase. He's a basket case.
It's crazy.
I can't understand. I don't know what gets into his head. But I just feel like our gym is just going. It's going downhill. Because since him, there was another guy in there today working out with his shirt off.
Oh, I mean, the amount of people in there with their shirts off is crazy now.
We're what used to have like a very standard set of like rules and like, hey, you can't do that, has just turned into a. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we walk in one day and people are just shooting up steroids.
I mean, the cast of characters in that gym has definitely changed. There's still holdovers like us that were working out, even possibly before we started working out there. But a bunch of new people have come in, and they don't have great gym etiquette. Let's put it like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just across the board, just a lot of.
Go back and listen to what was it episode?
Strange things.
25
or generally, like, I mean, I don't care what gym you go to. I don't care if you're a newcomer or you're experienced. There's just some things that are just intrinsically thought of as like you don't do that. You don't do that in public, but you also don't do that in the gym. And there's guys in there now that just don't follow the rules. Like they've never been in a gym before.
Yeah, to me, it's kind of like this isn't the fanciest gym. I get that, but you still got to treat the place with like respect. Put your weights up, wipe down your machine when you're done, and then, I mean, was he giving you a stink eye while you were walking on the treadmill?
I didn't look directly at him.
Oh, so you just. I love that.
I stayed focused straight ahead, but I knew he was standing there right beside me. I could see him out of my periphery. That he's just chilling there, like looking directly in my direction. I mean, like I wasn't gonna give him the time of day though.
No, that's fair. That's totally fair. It's not even worth your time.
Look, there's been times when I go in there, I've got something on the treadmill I want to do, and unfortunately, we used to have 5 treadmills.
Yep.
At one point.
Yep.
Then we got down to only 1 working treadmill, and now we've worked our way back up to 3, but the 2 that replaced 2 replacements weren't very good. They're not very good. So there's definitely times when I come in the gym, I want to do something on a treadmill, and they're taken. And so instead of essentially silently harassing the people on the treadmill until they give it to me, I find something else in the gym to do. There's a lot of other equipment pieces in the gym. You can go find something else. So you can do different cardio. I mean, we have recumbent bikes, we have stationary bikes, we have ellipticals, we have stairmasters, we have arc trainers. I'm probably forgetting something too. Row machines. Do any of those things if you feel like you have to do cardio, or you can go do something else in the gym. I mean, you can go run outside.
Even that's true. Yeah. Even the person that we know, which is Preach, who is the most religious, no pun intended.
Yeah.
The most religious about sticking to his cardio routine is not going to stand there and stare at somebody until they get off the treadmill.
and then somebody else gets off a different treadmill and you ask to use it, they relinquish their time on the treadmill, and then you still don't go get on that treadmill either.
Yeah, dude, that's so weird.
Like, mine was blown.
He
blows my mind every time I'm in the gym. There's always something new.
He's like breaking new ground on like improper gym etiquette.
Yeah.
He's like, he wants to be the like first one to do something just crazy. And you didn't entertain a conversation with her? You didn't look over and be like, "Can I help you?" Nothing like that?
No.
Okay.
I'm not going to even give it the time of day because, like, I don't feel like it's going to be a very
productive conversation.
Productive conversation at all. Probably just make me angry. Probably make him angry too. So we're just going to ignore it, and then I'm going to finish up and then let him do his thing, which tends to last all day long because I'm telling you that he's got to have the number one amount of time spent in the gym of anybody else there currently.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts, but I guess we put up with it. It's small town Alabama, it's not other great places. It's still, for the price, probably still the best gym to go to.
And here's the thing I got to tell myself is there's probably people that go to that gym or any other gym I've ever been to that saw me doing something and they're like, what the heck's wrong with this guy?
I was that person when you first started going to the gym, seeing you do some crazy things.
But there's things that I probably knew in the moment. Okay, that was, I shouldn't do that, or that was weird. Then there's also probably things that I still do to this day that I don't think anything of, and I do that. And there's probably things you do that people think that way.
Oh, 100%. There's something that
I can guarantee you there's at least one thing that anybody walks in that gym, they're like, what's wrong with this guy?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Me and my personal stick time.
Yeah.
No doubt.
No doubt. I mean,
but for the most part, I'm keeping to myself.
Yeah.
I spin a stick. It's a heavy stick. It gives me good like secondary muscle like balance and stuff, but I also, though, if I'm in somebody's way and somebody comes over and says, "Hey, I need to do something right in this area," I'm like, go for it. Whatever you want to do is way more important than me spinning my stick.
Yeah.
But it's just at this point now, I almost don't want it to stop because of how entertaining it is. I mean, even from the sound of it.
From an odd perspective, I get it. Yeah.
Not going to lie to you, though. I mean, I haven't had an interaction where he's just staring at me because I'm using something that he wants to use.
Yeah.
I haven't had that. That would make me a little bit more like, okay, I'd like this to – I'd kind of like to cut this out. But just because of how much of a character the guy is, it's funny.
It's yeah. One of a kind.
Oh. Well.
It makes – from a weird perspective, I'm almost nostalgic because I feel like there were when I first started in the gym, there were some interesting characters that came to the gym that no longer come to the gym anymore.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I kind of miss them to a certain extent because it's like a little like a roll of the dice. Like, what are we gonna get today?
Yeah, that's true. You remember our we had one guy that we found out was like a
distant relative,
a very distant relative of ours, and
he in a certain respect, he's kind of the same way where it's like, what we gonna do today, bud?
Oh yeah. He'll come in and talk about his new supplement that he's trying, or how you better be careful. Don't touch his German shepherds because they'll eat your hand.
Yeah,
something. Oh, that guy. Yeah, I don't know what.
Multiple times he asked me to film him doing different exercises to put on his dating profiles.
Yeah, forgot about the dating profiles.
Helped him out there.
Oh man, and then the guy would be like talking about how he's got a girlfriend that he's never met before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or there's also the guy that used to go to the gym that I hadn't seen in a long time that we affectionately nicknamed Let It Ride.
Yeah, Let It Ride.
I think he had some form of Tourette's or something where he just yell things out.
Yeah, and to be honest, like beyond his one thing that he did, which was screaming loud over like during every exercise, that wasn't that bad. He wasn't bad. I mean, he would
his
keep to
actions
himself.
were very much gym friendly. It was just simply you didn't know what he was going to let fly.
Yeah,
Intra workout or in between sets.
yeah, he would say some wild things. I can recall in particular a few times, but I do think I genuinely think that guy had Tourette's or like some like light form of it, because guy was he would say some not appropriate for mixed company things in mixed company.
Yeah, if we start going through a history of what he said, I'm gonna have to like wear out the bleep button. So
yeah, we're not gonna go into that. Other than that, I can't think of too many other characters. There was one guy that was a big talker that I wasn't a big fan of. That he'd just come in and I never saw him do anything other than talk to people.
There's always one of those in the gym. There's one there now. I see him do things, but he does talk. There's one guy that no matter what's going on, he's got to talk Auburn football with me.
I think we've talked about him on our previous episode where I was like, "Don't talk to me at the gym."
But there was one dude that came in, thought I looked like a Atlanta Brave. He thought I was wearing a Brave jersey one day, and he thought I was like related to an Atlanta Brave because I looked similar to him. And he is the guy that I have literally never seen work out. That might be the guy you're talking about. Well, I've never ever seen him do an actual workout in the gym.
I don't know. I went on a huge rant about how I didn't like this one guy that always tried to talk to me.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about there.
And let me tell you, I'll take 10 of him over our new guy. Did we give this guy a nickname yet? I think we're gonna have to. I think there's gonna be too many stories. I don't know what to call him
in
the future. Yeah, it's true. But I mean, the way he maniacally laughs, I feel like there's some.
Didn't you call him like the Pinky and the Brain or something?
That's right. Yeah, we'll call him the Brain.
The Brain.
Yeah, dude's.
But here's the thing: this guy's clearly not a gym novice. He was doing Zercher squats when he was maniacally. Like you don't just walk into a gym one day and say, "Hey, I never worked out before. Let me do some Zercher squats."
Right.
Like you can tell by his body because he's always got his shirt off. You can tell by the exercises he does in the gym. Like this dude not beginner level.
I feel like I know what I mean. Very clearly, he spends 6 months at a time at every gym until he gets kicked out, and then he finds a new one. He probably lives like 3 hours away. This is just the only gym that will.
He's hitting next closest gym to me. He's already gone down like 5 pages of Google Maps.
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely worked out before. There's no doubt.
The Brain.
Yeah, we'll call him the Brain. No. Oh, you know what we're gonna do tonight, Pinky? Take over the world.
Take over the gym.
Take over the gym. Yeah. Well, I got a little thing for us queued up here.
Okay,
Michael, if you're interested in playing a game, I saw a streamer play this, and I thought it would be pretty fun.
Always down to play a game.
So here's what we got. We got 2 games. One game is a warm-up game. I know we're both not going to be good at, but it's going to explain how to play the game.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to need you to take over this mouse.
Is it Megabonk?
It is not Megabonk. It is a. Sorry. I should probably mute my phone. It is It's just a web browser based game. Oh, I need to go here.
Yeah, there we go.
And then pull it up. All right. I'm going to put that over. Hopefully that should work. Okay. So I'm going to let you
So am I in control here? I'm like with the mouse and the keyboard, or
go ahead and crank up our audio, our computer audio, so that we can hear it.
I think it is up. It is up.
Is it? Let's try.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we're just gonna do solo here.
Single player.
All right. So the point of this game, and I'll do it real quick, is it's gonna flash a color, and then we have to match that color. Okay?
Oh boy.
And you got to try to do best. So I'm going to play first. And you get ranked based off of how close you get to it. And I'm going to dial that one in. I'm going to see how well I did there. Ooh. Only 7.57. All right. And then it's going to give, we're going to run through this 5 times.
So is it my turn?
Nope. I'm going to go through all the way.
Okay.
And then we're going to do our total score.
I feel like I can do one color by itself, but if I start getting like colors beside each other, I'm going to be really screwed.
I have totally lost this one. This is bad. I'm going to try.
I forgot to.
I think this is bad.
I don't think that's right, but I don't remember what it is.
Oh, that's not terrible. Okay. That's not terrible.
Just as good as the last one.
Yeah, okay. All right, and we apologize, audio listeners. This is definitely more for...
it's a game based on matching colors.
On matching colors, yeah.
Audio's like, well,
definitely.
You had to at least tell them what the color is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. It's this one is going to be more of like a purplish hue. I think I'm going to try there. Oh, that's bad.
I mean, still above a 7. That's
Yeah, okay.
Does it have the hexa whatever
it does not.
hexadecimal code or?
It does not. Wow, this one's very similar to the first color. Okay. Go. I'm not going to change it. I think that's it.
That's it?
Oh,
wow.
That was pretty close. Okay. All right. Got a 9.23 on that one. And then on the last one, oh.
Is that just black?
It's a very, very dark maroon, I believe. So I think we're going to go down to here and then drag this slider down about there. Maybe change this to here. Oh no, that's bad. That was bad. Okay. All right. Total score of 36.6. That's not bad.
36.6.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take that. So now
single player.
We're gonna let
So all
Michael
I'm doing
play.
is just scrolling this, right?
Yeah. That's all you got to do. You're gonna match up these colors. This is kind of a bluish color, I would think.
Look pretty blue.
And so Michael, for his whole life, has struggled with colors. I always give him a hard time. I tell him that he's faking being colorblind.
The thing that I can do is I can see a single color. I just can't have colors that are similar together, but I think that's right.
Oh.
Really? Okay. Hey, I mean, I'll take that. That's not bad.
It's not bad.
All right, what we got? Oh, this just looks black. Oh, this is not. Okay, this is green.
There you go, yeah.
It's green looking.
All right, and so for our audio listeners, and I promise this is going to go somewhere. This game has 3 different sliders. It has like the full rainbow, and then
what do you think?
Color and tint.
Oh,
nice,
let's go!
Nice,
let's go!
That was pretty good. Michael just pulled a 9 on that one.
Okay.
Okay, this is like a kind of a purple bluish color. So he's gonna have to.
I don't know. That looked weird.
It did. It was a weird one. Yeah.
So it doesn't look right. Maybe that. Maybe something like that. I don't know.
Oh, look at you.
Okay.
Look at you. All right. Two more.
I want to get white.
White would be too easy.
Man, it's another one that's purple. Purple pink.
Yeah. This is
okay. That's pink. Just gotta get lighter.
Yep.
I mean.
Oh no! I'm saying yep. Yeah, you're getting on the right track.
Maybe more light. Something like that.
Look at
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Oh, you're locked
Okay.
in, dude.
All right.
Let's go. All right.
Oh.
I wouldn't even know how to even make that color.
I mean, it looked brown.
It did.
How do you make brown?
I have no idea.
Brown's like all the colors together, isn't it?
Brown's like a dark yellow, isn't it?
Dark yellow. Like I don't even remember how dark now. I just remember it was brown. That I don't know. I'm gonna blow this one. Honestly, I'll take it.
Okay, all right. Five is not bad. All right.
It looks like it might be red.
Oh yeah. Now in the contrast, I agree.
39.
Look at that. Would you beat me, didn't you?
What was yours?
I think I was 37.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Now
all
what's
right.
the difference between this? This is just a warm up, right?
This was a game that shows you how to play the other game. Okay. So one thing about the Giddens families were very, I would say that music is a big part of our of our family, right? So the game that we're gonna play now is the same thing, but tones.
Huh. Okay.
All right, so we played the color one just so I could show Michael how that game works. But this one now, we're gonna have to match.
Wait, are we playing? Are we creating the tone like with them in our mics?
No.
Oh.
So here's another rule I'm gonna add.
Okay.
Because I think it makes it more fun and probably better for the audio listeners. In that, when we hear the tone, we're not allowed to match it with like our voice. So we have to keep the tone in our head.
Okay.
All right. So you can't hum it when it gets there because I think that makes it a little too easy, personally. And then I also think,
it says it's not fun. You've been warned.
Yeah, there's an easy mode and there's a hard mode. So let's play through the easy. If it's too easy, we'll jump into hard mode. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go first. I think that's about it. I might be totally off, but here we go. Let's try to match that. Oh, okay. Oh, that's dirty, man. I'm like 7.
You're close, and it still gave you like a 5.
Away.
And this is easy.
This is easy. Okay. All right.
So like one thing I just noticed is you could play this game on mute
how?
because you can just look at the wavelength.
No, I don't think the wavelength does anything.
Yeah, no. I mean, look at it. It's gonna be a lot more spread out if it's a high pitch, and a lot more narrow if it's a low pitch.
Interesting. I didn't notice that, so you just gave away a tool for you. But all right, we're gonna go on to the next one. All right, so the next sound that plays is gonna be the sound that I have to match. I think that's it. Oh, I'm so off on this one, I bet.
Man, there's a lot more. It seemed like the color, there was more room for error, and you got to be on it.
You got to be on it.
This is easy.
Yeah, this is easy. All right. And I also think that they're expecting you to be able to hum it and match that tone. So that's why I added in that extra. We could play another round afterwards, but let's see.
Did you lose it?
I think I lost it. But I think that might be it. Let me try. Oh, this is gonna be off. Oh, that was terrible. That was so bad. Oh
yeah,
my
you
gosh.
lost it.
I lost it.
The problem is like right when it starts, you got all the different pitches when you're scrolling through.
Yeah.
So if you're not locked
humming if you're not humming it, yeah. All right. Here we go. 2 more. I think that's it. All right.
Nice.
All right, 231. Okay. Last one. I think that's it.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
heck. Oh, heck yeah. Awesome. Okay. All right.
Do I have to bleep that? I don't think I have to bleep that.
No. I think we're good. All right. So total score. Ooh, 22.9.
Yeah, they dropped a goose egg on
That's
that third
it.
one then.
Yeah, I ain't not lying. All right, 22.9, and then let's get now it's Michael's turn.
All right.
All right.
All right, let me get the mic over here.
Okay.
Can't hum it.
Can't hum it. Okay. All right.
Nice.
Starting off strong. All right, Michael.
Less than
was
2 away?
Less than 2 hertz away. Wow. Okay. Got him.
I lost it. I lost it. Yep.
Ooh. You still got something though.
0.13.
Yeah. It was better than my my worst one. But that's close. That was
Yeah.
close. I thought it was a little sharp or flat or just like right off just a little bit, but that was it.
Ooh.
I feel like you're an octave too high. No, don't listen to me. What do I know? I could be throwing you off.
I was.
Yep. Yep. That was pretty
Okay.
good. That's pretty
Okay.
good.
I have no idea who won this.
Yeah.
I think you probably won because I had
Good.
2 basically that were zeros,
Yeah.
but I had 2 or 1 that was really good. So, what was your score?
It was 22 something. Oh, yes. That was really close.
21.
All right. Well,
Hard.
you want to try hard
I'll
mode?
go first this
You
time
want to
too.
try hard mode? Okay. This is gonna be really funny. I bet it's just a shorter time with the sound.
Can we hum it?
Sure, you can hum it.
Oh, it's like a calendar for the day. Like you get compete against what everybody else is on.
Yeah.
You get no hertz. And it's a little bit shorter, but you don't get the hertz.
Are you not gonna hum? We said you could hum.
Yeah, I'll hum it. This humming is making it worse.
Oh no. Okay.
I'm not gonna hum. I'm not gonna hum.
You're not gonna hum?
No.
Okay. Hard is tough.
Just points.
Yeah, you're getting there. Yeah. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. All right, last one.
What'd I end up?
Yep. Total of 16. All right. Now since we're able to hum, I think I'm gonna
It says your hearing is fine. Your memory filed for
divorce.
diverse. So to my speaking, apparently.
Oh man.
I found humming to not help because
I found humming to help the first time I was watching the streamer do it. So, all right, let's go ahead and knock this out. I don't want to spend too much time on it, and it's not super interactive. But here, all right, here we go. Last one. Okay. All right, we're on hard. All right, here we go. No, that's not it. That was it. That was rough.
the humming threw me off. I don't know. I mean, you can keep trying if you want.
I'm gonna, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Well, we got points.
I did. Oh, those pitches that I can't reach with my vocals are rough. All right. I think that's it. It's terrible. I think it's an octave. I don't know how much. There's 400 hertz in an octave.
I don't know, but maybe. What's weird is you had one that was like 1400 hertz, but I can't. I don't think you can scroll that.
I don't think you can scroll the full. I think it gives you a range. Yeah. Last one. Terrible. Gosh,
it's hard, man.
Hard was rough. All right. My score is like less than.
What does it say? A dog whistle would have been more productive.
Yeah, probably. Okay. Well, that was a fun little game. Well,
it's crazy that I would have assumed going in that we would do much better with the sound than with the colors, but we were. I mean, I was definitely better with the colors.
I think it has to do with the scale on how it ranks the colors.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you got to think.
It was, it was much more forgiving.
You're dragging one thing for the sound, and you've got like 3 different things it has to base off for the color. So maybe it gives like brightness a certain amount of points or whatever. But yeah, no, that was a fun little game. So that we'd try that out. I think hopefully that was somewhat entertaining for our audio listeners, but we'll see. Feel free to The name of the game, by the way, is dialed.gg. So that has both the color and the sound there if you want to try it out yourself. If you do, let us know how you did in the comments. Love to
Probably better than us.
On
On
very
the sound
likely.
at least.
Yeah, that was kind of rough. Well, you keeping up with politics lately?
I try not to.
Well, that wasn't the question, was it? I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. Looks like the Iranian stuff is we're kind of through the worst of it. There's a little bit of talk still going on, but I think that the next play, because it's just been slowly popping up on my algorithm, I think they're about to dive deep onto some alien stuff. I think they're about to go full on like disclosure.
It's funny that you say that because like in 2 months we have a Steven Spielberg epic called Disclosure Day coming out.
Well, there's been more and more stuff coming out about aliens that I'm seeing here lately. And I think
But we had that a few years ago. Remember when we had the UFO whistleblower and I was like and you had like a report in California of an alien craft landing in a neighborhood and all this stuff, and then it just dies out.
There have been stuff and
then it happens again later on, and then it dies out.
But this is the thing, right? They try to make it a part of, like, they try to keep it out of the 24-hour news cycle. And so the biggest thing that they need I think the reason they're doing this is they're going to try to make everybody forget that gas prices went up for a little while, and the gas prices are going to go back down. And then I think they're going to attempt to have this alien thing override everybody's memory of the gas prices going up.
Seems like they come up with an easier solution to men in black our brains than aliens, just for the gas prices.
Well, Epstein files too.
I mean, that's a more important thing to be trying to wipe from the memory. But
the voters care more about about gas prices.
That's crazy.
And midterms are coming up in November, so that's what I think.
The world elite are worshiping the devil and sacrificing children, but dang it, my gas is 40 cents more costly than it should be per gallon. That's awful. That's the true awful thing in this world.
Well, that's what people are concerned about, because most people don't. I don't know. They would rather keep their heads down.
There's definitely people as prevalent in most news organizations. I mean, all the way from the most common ones down to the more underground, online only news sources. Everybody has covered the Epstein files extensively to a certain extent up to this point. And yet there are definitely people out there who, if you say Jeffrey Epstein, they say who?
I know.
It's amazing. It's really hard to live under that much of a rock. And yet there's plenty of people out there sand crabbing their way through life.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a lot of people that got blindsided by the new EBT rules and qualifications.
See, I don't know nothing about that.
Seeing a lot of people on TikTok going off on, like, I can't get my EBT anymore.
I never had EBT, so I don't know anything about EBT.
Oh, I know. But it's the area of the country that we live in where it's rather...
Could I get EBT?
If you qualify for it.
How do you qualify for EBT?
I think you have to meet a certain level of, like...
I mean, your household income's got to be, like, pretty low, right?
Basically, the way that household income's got to be pretty low. And
how low are we talking?
I don't know. Michael, do you want me to help you apply for EBT? I mean, I'm sure.
I mean, I get a lot of food with EBT.
Yeah, you can. And diapers too.
Yeah.
Which would be
sounds pretty useful right now in my situation.
Yeah. Well, the food that you can get now, they restricted it where you can't get like soda and candy and chips. It's got to be like
that's okay. I mean, we can buy some healthy stuff.
I know, but
listen,
not
government,
everybody has
I will
that.
not go out and buy frivolous items with my EBT card if you give me one.
Well,
Is this like a Willy Wonka pitch? Like, can I get my golden ticket?
so not everybody agrees with you on that. There are a lot of people who
Do want to buy frivolous things.
they want to
with their
buy
EBT.
they want to buy Coke and Doritos.
like cocaine.
No, not drugs. No, definitely the bottled stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it might as well be the same thing. Sugar amount is pretty high.
Yeah, that sugar stuff's really addictive. I don't know. I've been trying to do better on that. I am failing.
I've been trying to do better. I am failing.
It's bad, man. Here's what happens. I'll go about 5 or 6 days of eating just like really, really clean, and then my body pitches a fit, gives me a migraine.
Of course, your idea of eating clean is like going to Waffle House.
Well, not just that. I've tried cooking a little bit more lately.
Some steaks and broccoli.
Yeah. Steaks, eggs. Somebody suggested I should throw a couple of bananas into my diet, and I got nothing against bananas. Love a good banana, but
where's the greens? You make some broccoli?
Spinach. I think I'd rather. Spinach to me is easier. You kind of chew on like raw spinach leaves like they're a bag of potato chips.
Ew.
I mean, you said ew?
Yeah.
It's not about the taste. It's about giving your mouth something to do.
Why don't you chew some gum or something?
I've never liked gum.
But you like raw spinach leaves.
Sure. It's good fiber. It's good vitamins.
That's all. It's always my go-to. Anytime anybody questions what I'm eating at the time, I always say it's good fiber.
You just always say that.
Yeah, it's like my default answer now.
Hey, Michael, why are you eating a whole cake?
It's good fiber.
It's good fiber. I would definitely like to do better. I can feel the age with bad diet mixing together in a very, very negative blend on
I can just feel the age. Even if I've ate well that day or the day prior, I still feel the age. The age is ever creeping.
Maybe not. We talked about that on a previous episode.
But we still got ways to go.
We do. Oh, get zoom tight.
Excuse me.
I'll be looking forward to trying to do even better in the near future. I'm not gonna lie though, Waffle House, it's a good happy medium. My body takes it and it's like, okay, this is junk food enough that I'm not gonna give you cravings for junk food, but it's not, and I get all the protein and everything that I need. But I don't know why. As soon as I start to eat clean, my body just starts throwing migraines at me. I cannot figure it out. It's something I got to do something.
So your
about
body
it.
likes it, or at least your headaches are gone when you don't eat clean. Like you go get a pack of Oreos and eat them, and your headache's gone or something.
Yeah, it has to do with sugar levels. And so when I get a migraine, I get very intense sugar cravings. Like the other day, I don't know how to put it, had just a terrible migraine, and the only thing I could think about were those peanut butter oatmeal cream pie things, or peanut butter cream pie things from Little Debbie that our grandmother used to just obsess over or love, and those things. And as soon as I ate one, headache went away. I can't figure that out, and it frustrates the heck out of me. I wish that I didn't have to deal with these headaches. It would make willpower so much easier. 'Cause I was down and out last weekend. We got done recording, and I had the worst migraine. I'd had a migraine the day before. It was nice enough to let me go ahead and record an episode before I came back that afternoon. But then it got to that point of, I can't recite my ABCs level. It got there, and so I was just down for the count.
But then when you had sugar, it was better.
I fought the sugar cravings, and then it carried over into the next day, into that Monday. And then I was like, I don't know what else to do. I got to work. And so I went for the sugar. Yep. I don't know why it's like that. But I also feel like those days, man, those migraine days, I feel stupid. I feel like I lose 30% brain power.
Yeah, I mean, your brain's working hard to either fight whatever's going on or just to deal with it.
Yep. Then it takes me like a week or two to recover, almost like a neuropath has been like blocked or something. I don't know. So one of these days, I feel like I'm just gonna kill over with a stroke because I got something growing in there that's not supposed to be.
I mean, I'm sure you've had brain scans.
Yeah, not too long ago, I had one when I was having those leg issues.
Yeah.
Nothing.
They say it looks perfectly normal.
Yeah, everything was fine.
There's also the fact that migraines can be caused not because of what your head's going on, but because of what your spinal cord's got going on. There is that too.
Says who?
Says doctors. You can go talk to a few specialists that are actually close to us that deal with migraines that occur due to problems with the spine.
It could be a spine thing. I don't know. I will say that I do not do heavy shoulder exercises anymore like I used to because every time I do, I get a migraine.
Just shoulder?
Yeah. So if I want to do like overhead press, I want to go heavy overhead press, I'm getting a migraine that afternoon. Just like no way around it. I don't know. I don't really need to do too heavy overhead press anymore with the heavy stick spinning that I do. So it's not like I feel like I've put on even more muscle since I started doing that than I ever did with heavy overhead press. But yeah, that tends to be a thing. So somebody made the suggestion not too long ago that I eat more bananas. So I'm going to try that for the potassium. That's kind of where I'm at now. Just trying getting a bundle of bananas. And as somebody that has eaten out way too much lately, I forgot how cheap groceries are by comparison.
Oh yeah.
I got to give me one of those wife things. Like I gotta
or an EBT card.
I think I don't know. What do you think's cheaper, a wife or a personal chef?
A wife?
You think so?
You don't pay a wife to be married to you. I mean, typically.
Yeah. Well, how many fancy
sometimes
things?
the wife goes out and works and brings in household income.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Sometimes. But then if she goes out and she works to bring in income, she's also not going to want to stay at home and cook.
Not necessarily true. It depends upon, whatever you got going on in life. But also, I like cooking too. I don't do it nearly as much as she does, but I try to do it on occasion.
I just work too much. So
I just cooked this past Friday night.
I don't know. It might be worth looking into. I bet.
A wife or a personal chef?
Yes.
So you hire a personal chef and then ask them to marry you.
I mean, I would think that...
Because it'd be way easier than marrying somebody and then asking them to be your personal chef.
I would think that most wives like a whole bunch of fancy decorations and stuff in a house, and they want to go on like nice, big, long adventures or like vacations and going to see new things where I'm cool with just, bed rotting. So if you
something you put on your dating profile.
If you factor all that in, right? I mean, a personal chef, there might be an argument.
Oh, what you think might fit your lifestyle better, yeah.
Well, and cost.
Depends upon, you kind of get to set the cost. Like, you guys are going to negotiate beforehand, like, I'm going to pay you this much, so,
You do that with your wife?
No, with your personal chef.
With the personal chef. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, depending on how cheap they'll work for. I only eat one meal a day though. Yeah,
you just you're only cooking me one meal a day. You get to leave after that. That That might not run you that much versus like you're staying at my house all day cooking me three three-course meals or whatever.
Now, yeah. Now, what if I put it into like a meal prep for me?
Yeah.
What if it's just like a once a week meal?
Yeah, you come in and just cook everything and then it's stocked up for the week. Yeah.
Yeah. And then that might even be cheaper than eating out.
Plus, if you're not picky and you're not asking for all kinds of different extravagant meals, you're like, I want steak and eggs made for me every week. You come in one day, you cook all of them and store them. I mean, you can probably get somebody cheap to do that for you versus like, ooh, today I want, tilapia with, New York style cheesecake for dessert. Cook all this for me. That's going to cost you way more money.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm not a freaking billionaire. I'm not trying to get yes, I'm feeling caviar.
Have you ever had caviar?
No. It seems disgusting.
So I've had two different kinds of caviar recently. This is the first time I ever had caviar.
And you've had it twice.
Yeah, well, one was like, I want to say Publix brand caviar.
Yeah.
And then the other one was like fancy caviar from a fancy hotel.
It's basically just fish boba, right?
Yeah,
It's fish eggs.
So the Publix stuff was like super, super salty, like anchovies level salty.
Okay.
But not bad. I liked it. The fancy hotel caviar was not very salty at all and tasted like butter. Like it just melted like butter in your mouth.
Was it good?
Yeah, I mean, so I like salty things.
You
So
say it tasted like butter, but like you're talking texture, I'm assuming, not.
Yeah, I mean it kind of tasted like butter too. It just melted in your mouth. I got it, but it had a little bit of fishiness to it because it's fish.
What's the protein? What's the protein content in
It
caviar?
wasn't bad.
No, did you look up nutrition facts?
I didn't look it up for the hotel one because I didn't have the package in front of me, but I looked it up for the Publix one.
Okay.
And it was a surprisingly decent amount of protein. For the container, I think in its entirety, I think it was like 40 grams.
How much was in a container?
4 servings. I think it was 10 grams per serving.
Size it out on a plate for me. Like, help me visualize this.
How big the container was?
Like, compare it to something else, like a can of tuna.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was. I mean, you can probably find a can of tuna the same size. Yeah. I'm looking around to see if there's an object with the same dimensions around us.
How many spoonfuls? How filling was it?
I don't remember how much I had, but we were sharing it amongst a group, so I wasn't trying to eat all of it myself.
Yeah, okay. How much did the Publix caviar cost?
I don't know. I didn't buy it. I want to say it was probably like somewhere between $15 and $20.
You know what I miss? Back when we used to run keto together.
What?
That's what I miss.
Oh.
Back when we used to run keto together. And
I tried to do keto again not too long ago, a couple years ago.
You did. See, I was always when I did keto, I was just like super lazy about it. Like Michael makes a whole like trip to the grocery store for it. He used to get all these keto friendly snacks, and he'd take the time to like read everything on the label and look at it and be like, oh, I can eat this. This is keto. So he'd have these delicious freaking snacks. Right.
Publix was a great place to shop for keto.
The trade off on that was like Michael's getting the snacks, but he uses my pre-workout. I feel like that was kind of our trade off. You would and then you started.
No, I got my own pre-workout. I used your other supplements.
It was the eggs and steak that I would cook for you.
And you would cook. You would cook.
Yeah.
And you also got online supplements that I would mix with my pre-workout.
That's true.
Like electrolytes and. I think often we shared creatine.
Yes. I'm still very much a daily creatine user. I found out recently that it's showing more than just like benefits in the gym. It is good for your brain.
Yeah, I was going to ask, do you ever have migraines if you hadn't had creatine?
If I haven't had creatine,
yeah,
I don't go very long without creatine.
But if you do you have migraine?
I don't know. I'd have to test.
Yeah.
One thing's for sure, mushrooms will give me migraines, and too much chocolate will give me migraines, which is unfortunate because I like the taste of both of those things. You remember that one time that you were like, that you cooked these keto-friendly stuffed mushrooms And I'm like, that looks absolutely delicious. And you're like, go ahead and have one. And I'm like, but if I do, it's gonna make me extremely sick. And then I let my cravings get the best of me and totally had one and I was like down for like 36 hours with a massive
From the
migraine.
one mushroom.
From the one mushroom. I think it was a big mushroom though.
Yeah, probably a portobello.
Yeah, I think so. And you picked up some like stuffed ones from Publix. Oh, that's making me hungry thinking about. Not gonna lie, it's weird how it makes me hungry to think about. But
Hungry to think about the thing that you know will make you sick.
that I know will make me sick.
This is a thing that only us Giddens have to go
It's
through.
not like an allergy, and I think that's the problem. Is that if I was going to go into anaphylactic shock, I'm pretty sure my body would be like, oh yeah, can't have that. But it's like I will eat the mushroom, and then it's like 6 hours later that I get the migraine. And so there's too much time between cause and effect that separates it in my mind.
You're not the only one that is affected by mushrooms, but obviously my mushroom thing is not as bad as yours because I don't have to deal with migraine headaches, but it sends me to the bathroom.
Ah, yes, yeah. Oh, there's many things that do that. I will say my house has smelled a lot better since you left.
I mean, I absolutely love any kind of hot sauce, peppers, or anything, but I'm not going to act like they aren't devastating to the digestive system.
And I'm also pretty convinced that you are
lactose intolerant.
and in a strong denial about it. It's a little bit of ice cream, man. It's nuts. I can't. Sometimes, and this is something we kind of keep on the down low, but sometimes dude will come in before recording, and I got to sit here right beside him, and he's eating. He had potluck or something after church with his church group, and there was, everything, just about
everything under the sun, and I have to try every bit of it.
You cannot go to a Sunday potluck without having something with a bunch of cheese in it.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's just impossible in Alabama. There's just there's no way around it. You're having some cheese, mac and cheese, or some sort of.
If it doesn't have cheese in it, I'm actually passing it on the line.
Yeah. Even some good green beans with bacon bits.
Yeah, I still need that cheese on top.
Yeah. That's the difference between green beans and a green bean casserole is the cheese. But it's a wide variety of casseroles. And then, yeah, it does affect you differently. I mean, I don't know if there's any pain involved in yours, but I do know that
there can be.
Mushrooms and chocolate, man, they do me in. I love both those things, and it's unfortunate. I'm pretty sure I ate a cookie the other day. I'm like, there's not too much chocolate in this. It just had Reese's Pieces in it.
That's chocolate.
Did me in. Migraine, man. Can't do it. It's but I just love chocolate. It's so good.
What do you think you would do the absolute best at if you were in like some sort of eating competition? Like, and we can separate it based on the amount you can eat, where you don't have a time limit, or like you got a time limit and you have to eat it in a certain amount. Like, what are you doing the best at?
Am I competing for like a record, or am I competing against somebody else?
Both. I mean, you can always compete for a record while competing against somebody else.
I feel like I'd do pretty good in a pizza contest.
Is that like as much as you can eat, no time limit, or as quickly as you can eat in a time limit?
Both. I think I could down some pizza pretty quick, and I think I'm better about it than other folks. And then I can also, if I want to stretch it out, I can put away a good amount of pizza.
That reminds me of one time for work. We were working at a location close by in the county, but a little bit of ways. And we're actually working at a gas station promoting an event that was going to be happening that weekend. And that gas station, just like the one right here close to us, sells Noble Roman pizzas. Those Noble Romans at the Mapco.
Yeah, it's not the best thing that Noble Roman offers.
What else is Noble? Oh, the breakfast pizza?
The breakfast in general is good. I like their breakfast a lot.
Well, they had the pizzas there that day. They had a bunch of them
All right.
ready to go. So working that day, I got real hungry, and I knew that there were noble Romans there. So the second we get done and we packed up, we're ready to go. I was like, hold on, let me go get some food right quick. So I go in there and I get a whole pepperoni pizza, a medium size 12-inch.
Yeah.
And I get in the car and I start driving back to where we work. It was about a 30-minute drive.
Yeah.
Before I knew it, I was done with the pizza.
Okay.
And I looked to see how much further I had to go. I still had 20 minutes left on my trip. I ate that
Dude, it'd be like that.
Full-size medium pizza in 10 minutes.
It'd be like that, though.
And I wanted another one. I still had 2/3 of the trip left.
I know. You're like, you feel like it just got started. It's like picking up any snack at a gas station. The gas station is like 1.5 miles from the house where I live. Okay. And sometimes after work, depending on usually when I'm a lot less like not so good about my diet, I'll be like, I'm gonna pick up a snack here, and I'm gonna eat this when I get home. Is gone before I pull in the garage.
Yeah.
So oftentimes I'll find myself getting like 3 or 4 times as much as I should, just so it extends to the point that it's there when I get home.
What you got to do is you got to put it in the trunk after you buy it before you get.
Let me tell you
to the house.
mistake.
You have to go and get it out of the trunk.
Let me tell you the mistake that this Mapco makes. This Mapco sells. Well, I could go on a whole rant about this, but those little Uncrustables.
Like PB&J.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're bigger when they sell them as individuals at the gas station versus if you get them in a box. I don't know if you know this. It's about 1/3 larger from the individual ones. I don't like getting the boxes because they're too small for me. It's like one bite and done. Okay. But here's what this gas station over here will do. We'll sell an individual one for $1. Okay. Sometimes I will drop like $5. 5 of these little things, and I'll get a protein shake to go with it. It's a good little protein snack. I mean, there's some protein in it, obviously, with the protein shake. I will get one of those. I need 7 to make it back to the house.
Just put them in a sack and don't touch them until you get home.
You know that doesn't work. You know it doesn't. Your arms are not your own at this point when you get back in the car. You're driving. When you turn, like when you flip that switch into autopilot, like I'm in drive mode now, your hands are doing their own thing. Like there's no, your brain is.
Yeah, that's why you have to go through the steps before you start driving to make sure you don't have access to it until you get done driving.
So you got to what? You got to put it in the trunk?
You got to put it in the trunk.
It's very much like, you ever been playing a video game? I know you have. You've done this before. Everybody's done this that plays video games, where you're like having a conversation with the boys and you're just like jumping on pillars for no reason.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's the same thing where the driving is the conversation.
Yeah.
And the jumping on pillars because for whatever reason is the autopilot, and your limbs are just doing whatever they want to do.
Yeah. Each game that I played that had any kind of like waiting area, there was always a unique mindless thing that you were doing in that specific game while you waited to actually play the game. Like I would do figure eights around the little buy kiosk in the Division. I played that game so much. I can still remember doing, like while I was waiting to actually play the game, doing the figure eights around the kiosks.
Yeah.
Or Destiny, jumping on the rail and walking up like back and forth on the rail.
Yeah.
I mean, any game that had a lobby of sorts.
Yeah. Oh, and even like I remember just
Fortnite, you'd have the area where you'd wait to get on the plane.
It doesn't even have to be in lobbies. Like playing Super Bounce mode on Halo 2 on Lockout, just jumping from like like all the different pillars on top mid.
Yeah.
Just something, because there's conversation involved. Or what would you do on like Overwatch pregame?
It depends upon which character I had. But yeah. I mean, you're always doing something in there.
Yeah,
it's similar to Marvel Rivals.
That's one of those things with video games where you just like you figure out just something that's like almost like a fidget spinner to do while you're playing. If the conversation gets like super in depth and you need to focus on that more than the game, and then game starts up and then you're like locking in both your mind and your body to focus on the game, but do you let them separate and let them do their own thing? That's one thing I've noticed that a lot of people I don't think understand, and I'll get your take on this. I know we're running kind of long today, but we also probably bored some audio listeners with our little games earlier. Do you recognize that your mind and your body are like two different entities?
I guess they can work together and should be working together the majority of the time. But yeah,
I think a lot of people don't realize that your mind has the overwrite if the willpower is there. It's like a willpower scale. Like you can convince your mind, or your mind can convince your body to not do something, but your body, just because your body craves something or because your body wants something, doesn't mean that that's what your mind wants. And I think a lot of people can't differentiate those.
Yeah, it's like when you go on a fast, your body's telling you that it's hungry, it needs energy,
right?
But your mind says we're going to do something different.
Yeah, I think of it as there's other things, like other sorts of temptations, like your body. Well, I mean, very similar to that, but you might be craving something sugar that makes you think that your body needs it, and I think that's where a lot of people screw up. Is they let their body tell their mind what to do instead of letting their mind tell their body what to do. The coolest thing that you could do with that is pain. Very similar to how you fast. Your mind can tell you can tell your body that you're to get over it.
Suck it up.
Something you learn at the gym. One more rep, basically. All right. Well, I don't want to dive too deep into that. We're about a quarter of the time over today.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a set time. We could always do shorter than an hour. We can always go longer than an hour. Just depends on how the conversation's going.
Sure. Why don't we do a 4-hour one day?
Hey, if we got 4 hours of good conversation, for one thing, I'd be amazed. And two, I mean, hey, why not?
Well, thank you for joining us. This is what did we say? 27, episode 27?
It's episode 27.
All right.
I learned that I'm a color whiz.
Yep. And that we're not all that great at audio, to either of us, on hard mode.
No.
Yeah. Again, that game was dialed.gg. If you were hoping to jump onto that and play it after podcast episode ended. Yeah, let us know what you got in your scores. Michael, till next time.
Till next time, play No Man's Sky.